almost every casino, whether it's John's product or others that are out there now. You can see that the live dealer thing is really starting to make sense, and it is engaging. And I see some of the products that are out in the marketplace where you can go home and truly engage with that dealer that you just saw at the casino and have conversation and everything else. And I think that's truly engaging. That's true social media, if you ask me. I mean, you guys sit down at the table, have a conversation with somebody, and be truly locked into what you're doing there. I think that's a true form of social media at its finest.
Great. Just at this point, I'm going to see if there are any questions from the audience before I begin with some more questions.
Hi, so this question for John Connolly from Bally. Someone mentioned convergence and a single view of the player. I guess in New Jersey, Bally's got the lion's share of the land-based systems market. When New Jersey went live, I think you got the golden nugget for your iGaming platform. Were you surprised that more operators didn't take your platform, given the advantages of having a single view on land-based and online?
Well, no, actually, in that particular case, it's a good question. We have, without taking too much time, we had as Bally a vision 2-3 years ago that was somewhat leapfrogging technology. I think really a paradigm shift to what a lot of people are accustomed to in Europe. We looked at the European model, and if you look at Europe and the way the business was historically run, a lot of the people that attained a license outsourced the operation of their business, almost a lottery model. But in doing so, when you do that as a casino operator, you're sacrificing a lot of control. You're sacrificing a lot of your ability to protect your business. So as Bally, because we're truly a B2B supplier, we're not a B2C operator. We wanted to create a model by which operators could protect their business with confidence. And we also believed 3 years ago that traditional casino operators, to your point, were going to receive the licenses in the United States, North America, and we believe worldwide in the future. So there was a big leap of faith for Golden Nugget, because when New Jersey opened, which opened very quickly, they had to make a decision. Do they go with Bally, who has not really been at that point experienced in the online world running casinos in Europe? Or do they go with someone proven? The second factor in New Jersey that people should be aware of is that a lot of the operators in New Jersey were cash strapped. They didn't have a lot of money to launch an online casino. So the European operators would come in and offered them the ability to pay to launch that online casino in New Jersey. So when you don't have money and someone's coming in and saying, hey, give me the ability to use your license and I'll launch your casino for you, but I want to take 80% of the profit, a lot of the New Jersey casinos signed away, in many ways, their ability to operate their online casinos for the future. So New Jersey's an anomaly to me. I think in the future what you're going to see is that player acquisition costs are the most expensive part of running an online casino. When you're sitting here and we see this beautiful room and the lights and the employees, it's a very different cost structure. So when you think about player acquisition costs, most of the traditional casinos have databases of qualified players that they own. It's worth millions and millions of dollars, because if you don't have this database to go get that many players, it's going to cost you a fortune. So what we believe, and we think we're going to demonstrate with Golden Nugget, we think we're going to demonstrate in Nevada and California, is that the ability to integrate an online gaming solution to your traditional casino system and access that player database, and also access, quite frankly, mobile players. And I won't take too much longer, I'm sorry, but this is important, is a lot of people don't realize in the United States 100 casinos are using a Bally not only traditional system, but they're using a Bally app that we provide them. 17 million US citizens have downloaded casino apps. 17 million. 600,000 more are downloading an app every month in the United States. Casino apps. Every one of those players is a qualified player for when wagering comes to North America. So the seamless vision that we're talking about today, leaving social aside, is the ability to open an online site, attract your mobile app customers, your traditional casino customers, which are already qualified, give them the same content that they're used to playing in the casino, and launch your business in a regulated market whereby the barrier to entry is high. Social is a separate discussion in many ways. There's no barrier to entry. Anybody can get into it within a month, and you're not really protecting yourself for the future. So if you have to make a choice, the choice you want to make is to get in or position yourself for regulated wagering. Then think about social if I was a casino operator.
Sorry, I think we had another couple of questions.
Thank you. I'm still trying to join the dots up in my mind here. It's not clear to me, and maybe you can help me define it. What is social gaming? I really don't understand that. I'm a land-based operator. It's a lot of grey merging with online. And the guy John from Bally has talked about apps. Is that how you're defining social gaming? Where does Candy Crush fit into all of this? Where does Facebook and the social media fit into it? Really, I'm not getting it.
Fine, that's a good question.
It's a very good question.
Right, so I think why don't we take it, let's take it from that end, because
I can
I
take
can't
a part of it.
let John here to dominate, so
I don't know
let's talk about what
if I am the
actually
right
is social.
person to answer this, but I mean, in our world of real money gambling.
Joe, can you keep the...
Yes, I'm sorry. In our world of real money gambling, I think that social means for fun. Okay? And I mean, the convergence on this, what I think, thinking about land-based casino, okay? Just if I have to think about Asia where land-based casino are not yet regulated to go online and whatever, going online for fun could be a way, first of all, to make a statement